forgot I have to take my pants off to get the other leg on. We are in the Port Hills by some rock, and we're about to climb. Got my climbing leg on finally. I think it's even straight. What's happening? I'm Rachel Māia. I'm from Whanganui. I am a mother. I am a New Zealand para-athlete. I'm a rock climber and I'm a below-the-knee amputee.
We are picking up Rachel. Very exciting.
Oh, there she is, there she is.
How's it going?
How are you? Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
Well done.
Already. I was competing in the South Island Secondary School Champs and doing a cool-down practice in a boulder room. I had someone spotting me. I did everything right. I could not have done anything different. I took a controlled fall. I warned my spotter that I was coming down, but I landed on a small margin where the facility had duct taped the crash pads back together. So in this instance, Kiwi ingenuity went against me and I blew one ankle just to pieces, dislocated it, shattered it. I remember going to sit up to sort of have a look at it thinking, oh, that feels pretty bad. But obviously with the 16-year-old mentality, just there was a, she'll be right, I'm sure it's fine, let's have a quick look. And the person that I was climbing with just yelled at me, don't look. That was the point that I worked out something was probably really wrong. Deciding to amputate a leg was a gradual thing. And certainly my first step on that journey was actually just to make lots of really terrible in-your-face jokes about it. Lots of dark humour. I've talked a little about how I didn't have an adaptive community around me for the first 18 years of this injury. Finding people who had much better attitudes than me and were so much further ahead in their journey of being able to push back against what the world says we're capable of was such a turning point in the decision to amputate a leg, because it was second nature to them to push past limits and expectations and just do stuff. Competing over at Worlds in Austria, that was quite a defining point for me in that journey. I needed quite a bit of help to get to the top of a hill after the competition with a group of other para-athletes. And then there were athletes there who were below the knee amputees and weren't struggling. So it definitely challenged me to think, could I do more if I had less? Could I lose a leg to gain a leg?
Yay! Very steady. How's that?
Oh, this is insane! I can't believe it! I don't want to sit in a place where something just terrifies me forever and I never go back to trying it and I miss out on all the positives and all the fun and all the excitements. So heading to the real rock today is the next step for me in remembering that climbing's not just a sport, it's not just a competition and trying to perform all the time. There's a journey there as well. I don't know how much I want to feel and maybe freak out, or how much I want to just get it done.
let's start on this.
Easy peasy.
This is like
What's that?
I think this is a 15 or 14 or something, eh? Maybe we should
I can do that. That doesn't look hard. Climbing with Nick is great because he understands that wrestle of overcoming stresses and anxieties, and even just the simple things of being afraid that your disability, for lack of a better word, will impair your performance. And so climbing with someone who also has challenges and also needs to adapt is such a grounding influence to remember that it's about the journey and it's about turning up and climbing what's in front of you. Okay, I'm in. I just don't want to not be able to do the climb, and it's completely in my head that I won't get to the top, and then I'll just
totally get
hate
to the
it.
top. This is probably just what you would warm up on at a normal day in the gym.
And it shouldn't matter, it shouldn't matter, but it does, and it's in my head about whether I succeed, and actually the success is just showing up. I don't even know why I'm crying. Stop it. Ugh.
It's all good.
I just feel like I should have done this 20 years ago, and I don't even know why I gave up. I don't know why I'm still talking up. It's just...
It's good, it's good.
a little OCD at this point.
That's all right. You're nailing it.
Ow!
Beautiful. You're good. Good job. Nice one.
Do I trust that foot?
You're doing great. It's a good placement, I reckon. Yeah, good job. Good job. Beautiful. Got this. Got it. It's a good placement. Got it. Way to go. You're doing it!
Ah, damn it, I looked down!
Nice one.
Oh, that's the top! Ah, well that wasn't so hard.
Well done.
I'm happy, I'm not sad.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
So well done.
Cool, what's next? My climbing style isn't a lot different without the leg because I wasn't using it previously. My balance is a little off, so I'm working on that. But most of my climbing to date has been without using a prosthetic. Oh, that piece of rock looks so cool. Can we climb that? A lot of today and even yesterday for me is working out how much to trust that Evolve foot.
Yeah.
And trying to get into that, I guess, that psyche of outdoor climbing where you're looking for the solutions to the problem rather than having it all laid out in front of you.
Yeah.
The Evolve foot that I now have on my prosthetic is new. It's brutal at this point on the stump, so that's tough. And my brain doesn't really connect to what to do with this left leg that I haven't climbed with before. The few times I've popped that leg on the wall, I find myself dragging it up there as extra weight and underutilising it. So I got that on first try, which is just really encouraging because every attempt hurts, and if I can spare myself a little pain, then I can have more fun on the wall. Climbing has been a positive sound in my life that I just run back to again and again. I guess it parallels my relationship with pain management because to me the two are kind of the same. The more positive I feel about myself, the more capable I feel, the more I'm challenging myself to push past fears, the quieter pain becomes. I feel like running towards fear is me just running towards something that's louder than pain. But I mean, it's there, it's just this anxiety and this fear, but every time I take that on, every time I overcome it, I am quietening the pain, and that's really healthy. Okay, I'm going.
Way to go!
If it was dry, that would have been a whole lot different. There was definitely more moisture up there than I expected. Pretty happy. Pretty cold and wet. The views that I had of myself were very much defined by views that someone else had of me. And when I started climbing again, that was my way of sort of trying to go, am I just a mum or am I just a cripple? If I take away labels like mother, labels like disabled, labels like below the knee amputee, and I ask myself, who am I? I'm a climber. There's no extra, and you're disabled. There's you turn up to the wall and you climb. I'm like everybody else, I'm a climber. This is such a primo spot.
Oh, it's awesome, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's a grade 28, but...
What? What?
It's just 20. Just 20.
Oh, that went on first try. Yes. Yeah, I'm stoked with yesterday, even though it was really poor conditions, just to still show up, which is always my mentality to training. And from a sport climbing perspective, I think I've just approached it the same. Show up, be in the moment. It's a little bit wet and wild and crazy, but I loved every minute.
You all good?
Climbing gives me a family, it gives me a community, and it gives me a place where I can explore my limits and push them, and also a place where I feel like I'm an equal. I don't feel impaired at all. I feel like I'm a climber, like everybody else. We turn up, we climb, we're all the same, and that's what makes you a community. Yeah, I'm still terrified of heights. I haven't stopped being afraid of falling, and I haven't stopped having all those symptoms of fear, but I guess I'm working out how to overcome them, and that creates something new in myself and in the way I approach other things in life. I love who I'm becoming out of it all, and I don't feel like any of this in the last year or two with losing a leg, I don't feel like it's been a loss. I gain more awareness of who I am as a person. I'm gaining resilience to, the goals that I set and how I push for them, and I guess I'm gaining that self-belief that anything's possible, and that's the type of stuff that I want to keep giving to my kids and keep sharing with other people who might be the 16-year-old me's out there that don't believe in themselves or don't have the positive voice in their life that's saying, shit,